We're live.
All right.
We did it again, right?
Welcome to Stoner Morning Show, everybody. This is Jason, and this is Sean, and this is Lex, and we just had breakfast, and it's already a good day.
What do you guys have for breakfast?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, New York City.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! It's probably the thing I miss most about New York.
Good.
Is bacon, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. I love it.
Yeah.
I really do. And I know, like, as an adult, I'll mix it up with a bagel here and there. But the biggest thing, like, and they have outside, like in California, they had egg sandwiches. Here, I've had a bagel with egg sandwiches on it. But I miss, like, the Kaiser roll.
Yeah.
You know, the actual, like, for me, that's like the deli, but that roll that they make sandwiches out of. I've always called it Kaiser roll. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah.
I miss those.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. So yeah.
It's all right. When I work at a I love that sandwich so much that I tried to make it as an adult, right? Just, you think it's just frying eggs, but there's something special about putting it on a grill. Like when I got to work at a deli, and then I was able to make egg sandwiches, then I was like, oh, I can make these sandwiches taste off. And I was actually excellent. I was excellent at making those sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
I had special techniques.
Hold on. One second. I'm just going to jump in here because this is actually just a good reason to tease what's happening later. So,
all of it, right? And so I think that kind of motivated them here to fight for more of a democracy. And why was I saying that? Was because I forgot, man. I'm high too. I'm sorry, guys.
You got it. We'll get back. We have Yancey.
It might come back. Oh, cool. Yancey. I love it.
All right. So he was waiting, and then he jumped out, and now he was jumped back in the waiting room. And so
while we're waiting for Yancy, Lex, do you know do you know the latest New York news about Cuomo resigning?
Yes. Yeah. I like that he took 2 weeks to resign. Like, dude, you're resigning for a reason.
Yeah. Welcome back, Yancy.
Oh, he's here. Good.
Yeah. There's always everything going on in that office. There's a lot of movement going on in that office. There's a lot of these boxes moving around, or different products in the foreground. How are you today?
Hey, Yancy.
Thanks for being awake. So
hey.
I'm
weird. I'm hearing a voice. I think it's a laptop.
Oh, sure. Take your time.
I'm good.
Let me ask Lex. Lex, do you hear this fan? Has this fan been bad the whole time? You don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
Okay, good. We meant to do that. That was the first thing we meant to do before we even went live, is to ask you if the fan sounded bad.
It's all good.
And we finally did it. So whatever the thing you were
You did it.
You'll
might come. All right. Hey, Yancy, while you're getting prepared, I'm going to ask you what your favorite mythical animal is.
My favorite what kind
mythical, made up animal. Yes.
Mythical. Well, so many of the things we think are mythical are actually real. So I mean, that's a hard one.
Ooh, that is. Go on.
Like it says, 3-headed snake.
Oh.
Now, a 2-headed snake is doable, but not 3. No.
Yeah. That's almost a hydra at that point.
Yeah. I have another question. This is from a viewer, Yancy. Valerie wants to know if you've ever seen Futurama, the TV show.
Yes, I certainly have. Yes. Mr. Groening is from Portland. I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
And I actually went to the same high school and was in the same class as his younger brother.
Oh.
And really great story. In Northwest Portland, the streets are like just a perfect grid. And they go numerical and alphabetical.
All right.
The alphabeticals are where he got the names for the characters. Let me just run them down. Burnside, Cooch, Davis, Everett, Flanders, Gleason, Hoyt, Irving, Johnson, Kearney, Lovejoy, Marshall, Northrop, Overton, Pettygrove, Raleigh, Xavier, Thurman, Upshur, and Yeon. I don't know W.
Wow.
You hear those names? Like Reverend Lovejoy?
Yeah. I heard Flanders.
Yeah.
There's some curves in Portland on the freeway called the Terwilliger curves. Bob Terwilliger, you know the.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Just interesting trivia. I love throwing that one out.
So
Well,
you mentioned that there's. Oh, go ahead, Sean.
But the question, I think, is specifically because there's a character in Futurama, Fry's older brother is named Yancy.
Mhm.
Where did the name Yancy come from? Because it is a unique name. I know it from Futurama and you.
Yes.
Yancy.
It started probably like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And to be sincere, and that means, of course, everything else I say is not sincere. You know, when people say to be honest with you, a woman told me once, oh, okay. So what? Everything else, he's like, never say that.
Yeah.
So I like that one. Pardon me, we are in severe weather here.
Oh.
Dehydration.
Yeah, and thanks for waking up so early too.
Yeah, I'm dizzy. I have vertigo. Coughing up stuff from the smoke in the air. Covered in sweat. 3 showers, but I'm loving every minute of it. My passion.
Thanks.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, real quick before it gets too far, you had mentioned that some of the mythical beasts that we think aren't real are real.
Yes.
How like jackalopes? What's your feelings about that?
Jackalopes.
Or what's an example of one that you think is real that we think that the majority of the populace think is not?
Hobgoblins, right off the bat.
Ooh.
Hobgoblin.
This is the most underrated problem we face today. It's huge, and it's not going away.
And so a hobgoblin is a goblin, but like a mischievous goblin, right? Like a troublemaking goblin.
Yeah, they just have to mess with you. I mean, it's just they're very cynical. They have just a bad attitude, and they just want to mess your day up.
I have a quick question. I don't want to move away from this too much. And Valerie says I'm from El Paso and jackalopes are real in caps. All right, well, we'll have to have her back on.
Yeah, we got to hear more about that.
Anyway, I have a friend who says he's afraid of a certain mythological creature. I don't remember the name of it. But he says that, you know, when you put on a jacket that you haven't worn in a while and find money in there?
Yes.
Or like a pair of pants, it's like, oh, there's a $20 bill in here. He says that comes from, there's a guy who appears in your room and watches you sleep. And he doesn't do anything to you. He's just watching you sleep. But he feels bad about it, so he leaves you money in a jacket. Have you ever
heard it to be all in ones, or is it like a $10, $20 bill?
I think it's whatever the thing has.
Any legal tender.
Yeah, any legal tender. Have you ever heard of this?
No, I have not. I've heard of similar things. Ghost to gift.
Mm.
And part of their work is charitable and honorable at that. Not this guy.
I guess that's what it's called, though. Ghosts that gift. I guess.
I'd like to break bread and meet him and have a chat though.
Cross a ghost that gifts all the time.
What is it?
Whenever I am out of weed, the pot fairy always comes through. There's always I always find weed somewhere that I had stashed away or that I forgot about, and so I don't know. I kind of think
so. It's not forgetting. There's
I
there's
always
a weed fairy.
I thought about, they have tooth fairies who come and take teeth and leave money. I always thought, they say this would be an interesting fairy. Would be, they say a human eats 8 spiders a year in their sleep.
Yeah.
I think that might be like a spider in the mouth fairy, and they just come and drop a spider in their mouth. Spiders don't. I've never had a spider try to get in my mouth.
Right.
But if I'm eating 8 spiders, I feel like people are putting it in my mouth. A fairy's putting it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got, Yancy? What are you showing?
This is a spider. It is a robotics spider.
Oh.
I know that interests Mr. Lex there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing the full mode here. Me and this guy, we made friends right off the bat. Just
Robot Spider from that '80s movie.
and he's smart. He will alert me. He won't. Those moves are all coordinated. They do have a message behind them. I can't share that with you right now, though. He's talking about you guys. So nice thing. Right. I'm supposed to go through this real quick at the start here. Okay.
Let me see. Can you highlight that, Sean? Can you highlight him?
All right. Yes.
Warning. It's a warning sign.
Yeah. Under Oregon law, ordinance blah 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 blah. An equine professional is not liable for injury to or the death of a participant in equine activities resulting from the inherent risks of equine activities.
Wait, there's a risk of equine.
Just here real quick.
What's
Just
that?
in case.
Can't read it. It's too dark.
It's too dark.
Your logo could be here. Contact Team Yancy.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a little coffee money, that's all.
Hey, Yancy, does that machine work in front of you? The slot machine?
Absolutely. I like to do a thing called spin to win. During a segment I do, I will. It's for charity. I just do a random poll and see what happens, and not get it one time. Hit all sevens live. And that was meant I had to pay 20 or happily donate $25 to the charity. Should I do it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only once. Only once. We feel lucky.
How's that look?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I can see it, kind of.
Official. Pick a charity, gentlemen.
Put it here on the table. Put it here on the table.
And if it hits, I will pay $25.
Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity.
Done deal.
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Well,
All right. Well,
We got them some exposure, so that's what counts.
Yeah.
Somebody wants you to donate. You know what I mean? That's, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and give a bonus spin.
All right.
Oh, very generous of you.
Oh,
Was that a ring? I think I heard a ring.
Oh.
It won.
77 bar. I don't know what that is, but that's a payout.
$10.
My intern's not here, so it's probably like 10 or 12 bucks. Seriously.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
Next time I'm on, I will hold up the receipt and show you.
Thank you. All
Take note of that.
Yancy, you had mentioned to me. I didn't spoil the punchline to these guys. Do you remember you had private messaged me about something you wanted to talk about? Do you want to bring it up?
Involving evolution and lighting.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Getting ready this morning, I thought about getting some visuals for this, but it's all about visuals. So I don't want to enhance your perception here. And I'm certain all of you will be able to remember in school at some point learning about the fish who live way deep down the bottom of the ocean and can't see, and he has a lamp on his head, kind of like this.
Yep.
Okay. Now, why is it there? Well, I mean, why is it there? So he can see, right?
So he can see. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other fish, do they have lamps? No, they don't. I'm walking through this. Didn't mean to be like that. I have really like unchecked enthusiasm here. It's just like
No, I like it. I like it.
I think this is the future. So he was a normal fish, and he couldn't see. And when I say he, I mean the whole collective group of these fish was probably millions. And you guys ever heard of like group consciousness, where everybody thinks about a certain end result and about worldwide?
I think I've heard of it. Either that or everyone else knows about that, and therefore I know about it.
Right, yeah. I've heard it called the 500 monkey theory.
Yeah.
I like that choke tone, by the way. That was it.
Of course. Wow.
So go ahead, Yancy. So the fish have a concept. Sorry, I shouldn't jump ahead.
Yeah. So
you're talking about.
I call it the lampfish. I mean, I don't know why we need to have some fancy book words. It's a lampfish, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
the name is a lanternfish, but yeah.
Step back though.
Yeah.
Step back before the lamp. So I'm the fish.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm like, damn, I want that lamp. I can't see. And so everybody's thinking about it. All of them. They talk. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we had a lamp? We could get things done. And so it probably took 10 million years for 2 billion or whatever. But they thought about it, and slowly, it just an end game. Boom, they have a lamp.
Yeah.
So, which to me says evolution change is potentially we can induce that.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Now, this all happened because on Amazon, and one of the little suggested deals was a headlamp.
Yes.
Right, and so this would be my version. If I was a kid. It's not a lamp, but it goes like that. But this is an $8 lamp. They go as high as like $2,000.
Yeah, it looks great though. Yeah.
Oh, thank
No, it
you.
looks great. Do you think that by us putting a light on our foreheads, it would almost, because we already then put the light on our heads, we wouldn't be able to manifest the light on our heads, because then we wouldn't have to evolve to grow it because we already have the light there?
Well, here's the problem. The lighting industry, these headlamps range from $2 to $2,000.
Yeah,
$2,000 for a headlamp.
And lights on our forehead are inevitable. It's a great way of life. It's this thing has changed everything. I could go on forever. What I'd like to do is cite the example of hold on here, sweat break. Whew. I have to turn the air conditioner off because of the back noise. So
Well, thank you.
Right here.
we have a fan.
So Furry Freak Brothers. Do we have anybody remembers that comic?
Who? Brothers?
Furry Freak Brothers.
No, I don't remember it.
No, I don't know.
It's a stoner comic from like late 70s.
Oh yes, the Freak Brothers. I'm sorry. Yes.
But there's a certain story in one of them. I think there's only like 12 ever made, perhaps. But they're sitting around at their table in their house, and they're like, "Oh, we're out of weed. We're out of weed." Oh man. And they start to look around, and they're like, "Whoa, man, that floor is dirty." And they have all this clarity, and they can see all this different stuff. And they get some weed, and they're like, "Whoa, man, everything's cool." What floor, huh? That life-changing when you get one of these.
Do you ever find yourself like not turning on the light because you already have a light on your head, like when you're walking around your house?
Absolutely. I wear it. It's waterproof, so go in the shower with you. It just changes everything. Everything's bright. You can see everything. You drop something, bam! There, I got it. Oh, way back. I got it.
No problem. Yeah.
And
I'm gonna get one of these and leave it next to my bed, because I'll be honest, at night I don't like getting up and turning on all the lights.
No, and if the light is on your head, then you never have to have it shine in your eyes if you're alone. As long as we're not talking to somebody else who has lights on their head, then you look at something, and that's very nice on your eyes when you first wake up.
And I'm not going to.
I do think this is life changing.
Yeah, absolutely. And once you get used to it, you can't go back. You just can't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'm almost scared now because I think I want to get one, but I'm scared that I can't go back.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how much dust is in a keyboard until you get one of these and look at it. You're like, wow.
Oh, now you just made me think, what about getting one of those but having a black light on your head on it too?
Very much so. This one
have those.
Go into red mode. Wait.
Oh, it already has it. See?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go to red. No red? No.
Red.
No red.
Okay.
Yancy, do you think if you will wear that for a long period of time, will you open a third eye? Will your third eye open?
Oh.
Are you willing evolution? by wearing a headlamp.
You're asking the big questions. Wow.
Yeah.
We do here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
to,
I'm gonna sleep
sorry,
on that.
sorry
Wow.
to spring that on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Are trying to will the light into your
I think so.
your frontal cortex.
Because everything that we're doing, like, if you buy a garlic press, it's in some ways you're trying to reach towards enlightenment because it's like, oh, this is easier. And now there's garlic I can make garlic bread easier, and people come over and it's like, oh, now we loved the garlic bread.
Garlic's healthy.
It's all, it's all, I have to be back. I have to use the restroom.
Oh, all right. No, you know what's interesting too, because this is what I thought, and Yancy, this is what intrigued me most about your message too, is you talking about how it's like a hindrance. Our own ego and our own vanity is one of the reasons why we don't wear it, and I agree with you.
Great.
And
Thank you.
And you know what I thought in a lot of ways, and then I started thinking about like some psychedelic art and so many imageries that we have of humans having a light coming out of our foreheads, right?
Yes,
like that third eye that Sean's saying. And yet our own ego gets in the way, which is metaphorical for when we talk about seeing through our third eye. And what gets in the way from seeing in our third eye is our own ego, right?
Exactly. You get it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very well said.
Yeah.
To stereotype is human. It's natural.
Yes.
It's unavoidable. And I've asked random questions like, how do I look in this thing? Like a freak.
Yeah.
Special, you need special help, whatever. But it is unusual. It goes against the grain of everything. But if you can take a utilitarian mindset towards this,
yes,
it's a no-brainer. I mean, it's about enhancing life and just making everything brighter and beautiful. There are downtimes for the light, though. I don't want to talk about it, but you can just figure that out. There's times when you just don't want to see that,
Sure. Yeah.
It takes time to learn to manage light, but once you learn what it wants and you give it what it wants, it will give you what it wants. And it's my best friend now, practically. So.
I don't know. I mean, this is such an abstract question. I don't know if I'd have a quick answer. I'm giving you hard work, Yancy. But do you think of any other kind of utilitarian things that would be so easy for us as humans? We get in our own way. Any other ideas like this that you might have that might make our lives, if we could just all, as a society, agree to being like, listen, this might look abnormal, but it's going to make our lives so much happier in the next 6 months. You got anything that we might be missing?
I
know it's a tough question.
Well, it is. I mean, I do have 12 biohazard suits over here in a box, and it's the ultimate mask, if you will. But if I walk to 7-Eleven in a bio suit, I'm probably going to get a couple cruisers popping by from a distance to say hello. Talk to you, but perhaps that. Anything that goes, people are willing to give up utility for the perception of others. An old statement. Once you can get past worrying about what others think of your appearance, potential is unlimited.
I agree in a lot of ways.
A lot of these things. And, have you guys seen this? I hate to go off topic here, but I don't want to forget.
No, go ahead.
These air fresheners. It was about 3-4 years ago. The potato chip industry went nuts with all these sub flavors like Doritos hot, Doritos extra hot, Ruffles minis. It was this whole thing. And so now they're doing it with air freshener. I can't find another one. But this one's called Fall Night Long. They're all play on words. So now you have collector's edition of limited edition, bathroom
air fresheners.
So I'm thinking about collecting them. Why not? They're empty. You're gonna throw them out. So this one's. I couldn't find the other examples, but They are hilarious. I encourage you to go to this. Make a great little short video for YouTube. Somebody does like TikTok or something. To go and
They could rate the smell. What smell? What smell is it?
Whoever did this was very clever. Fall Night Long is about middle ground. Some of them are just classic.
What's the smell like?
Let's see.
Floral. Thank you.
Kind of like piles of leaves in an early sunset with a moon. I'm getting a little bit of moon.
All right, so it fits the name.
Yeah,
that's not a bad smell. Smell of leaves, like nice. I can see that. It's not a bad smell. I like that smell. I used to do landscaping and doing fall cleanups and raking everybody's leaves. It had a good smell to it. I didn't mind that smell.
You ever gotten one of those bags for leaves? It's like a big. I mean, I know we like to talk about spiders, right? Anything spiders?
Yeah.
Okay, so
cool.
One time
Spiders
I got a garage sale, but it was a brand new, unused, huge spider made out of plastic that you stuffed it full of leaves to make it in like this 10-foot wide spider with 8 legs.
I've seen. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time, but I remember that. Yeah.
I would pay like what, $6 for that. Now, if you had quantity of those, I'd probably, propose maybe an interesting trade, but no.
Yeah. So I don't know if we got any. I'm guessing that we don't have a huge audience. If you had any feedback from any kind of trades, but if you have anything that you want to put out there to the universe that you're looking to, you think might be a hot item, that you could just offer to the universe, maybe somebody might be interested.
I do. There's kind of a little bit of bickering in the community going on right now, so things are kind of a little bit weird. But let me check the.
Because you need a third person. That's right.
Do that. What's going on down there? Gravity boots again? I did gravity boots.
Always busy.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Remember we did this last time? I'm gonna do this while I grab my thing.
All right. I just realized. Well, Sean just texted us from the bathroom that sadly we only have 3 minutes left in the show.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So,
that was me.
One around. It's the gravity boots.
You have gravity boots?
Got gravity boots.
You put those on a bar and you hang upside down in the closet like somebody in the 80s.
Get your back stretched out. Yeah, do some sit-ups, do some like Rocky sit-ups.
I'm fine, thank you.
Like, we could get you that in 4 to 8.
Sorry, Yancy. Cheers. All right. All right. Well,
I'm working on this. My new project is going to be some kind of a headlamp. But look, see how it goes together like this.
The
lamp will go here.
See, that's the one thing I think about though. Say like the lantern fish, right? It had it in its way, and the thing I like about the headlight lamp is that it's shining away from your head. But if you had a lantern hanging in front of your head like the fish, then that light would be always shining in your face. So I'm not like I'd be more a fan of the light out of your forehead than like an extra appendage that had a light dangling in front of my face.
Yes,
that's just me.
I think that our human intellect will sort that out as we evolve and come to that conclusion. So we use it to attract food as well as seed.
Do you think? Last thing, in all seriousness, for us to this is a good idea. Like you believe this idea to have us manifest this as like a universal consciousness. We just need to all kind of. Do you think the best way is for us to just think about having lights come from our forehead, or do you think it's us starting to just adopt lanterns on our head so that we could put the good word out there?
Both, and tell a friend.
Okay.
And I call it. They have virtual reality. Yeah. I call it real reality. This is real reality.
Yeah. Yes.
You didn't realize what was going on until you get one of these. And
All
I
right.
encourage you to do so. It's a life changer.
Yancy, could you tell us if you want to plug anything or just share or mention anything that you would need to get your good name out? Please let us know before we run out of time.
Share my this is my personal pet project. You can always visit my YouTube channel or just at Team Yancy or just Team Yancy anywhere, and you can see my latest missions and exploits. Cover a wide variety of stuff. So from golf to go to lanterns to trading. So hop on and on. Hop on and on.
Yeah, I hear you. Yancy, you're one of my favorite guests, and thank you very much for coming on us again. Sincerely appreciate it.
And I appreciate you guys working with me. I had a bad day the other day, whatever that was.
No, you're awesome.
I have a real quick before Yancy. Because Yancy, you are involved in a lot of stuff, and you said I have exploits. Do you ever share recipes? Is that something that you ever do? Are you ever a recipe sharing person?
I am, but I'm very particular about it. I like it personalized. I like if I'm going to get a recipe from somebody, it's their recipe. I want it handwritten because I want to keep that. And so a lot of people find me difficult to work with in that area. I won't take like a cutout thing from a magazine. It's got to be by the cook, written out in hand.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah. Reminder in New York City that Stoner Morning Show guys are going to be doing a show tonight. Vitabud's going to be there, and we appreciate them joining us. Time is at what time is the show start?
7:30.
9 o'clock? 7:30. At the Playhouse. The Clubhouse.
Producers Club.
Shit, I'm way off.
That's all right.
Sorry.
We now have a QR code that you can go to our website. Our Facebook or Instagram.
All right.
Also, check out my good bud Lex on Raw Comedy Podcast with
thank you for that. And well, then I'm going to say check out my friend JQ is doing NFTs all over the place. He's non-fungible all over your face.
Right.
Yeah.
All
right. Good show, guys.
Good show.
Yeah, I really had a good time. Guys, I love you, Yancy. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Thanks again for waking up so early.